13 games in a row now. Navi has not won a game without PA. Go over the game just by himself. Sure, his team helped him get to that point, but it was mostly missed top. V-Tune, speaking of the man.
They have the damage.
He's dead. Ramses is very deep, and we are seeing the first rotation. Rebel, he wants to stop this Axe.
He's throwing his body at him over here, Pantomin, but Rebel, of course, like you said, he's got the arena. And it's right back around again, hit him over to the wall, and easy peasy for him.
I love when I see those moves, when you see people just cutting so aggressively. The heal can be a little bit safer.
Dynamic duo of Cheshire Cat and Yamish should be able to get the kill on Roger.
Damn.
Still got the center over here. Oh, over here, Pantomin, though, is doing a little bit of scouting himself. Always on a fly.
He may have.
Is going to provide the backup. Yeah, I feel like maybe he was looking to see if there was a... Ooh, if there was a rune left, but they should be able to get this kill. He's going pretty deep. He's buying a lot of time, though, on the flip side of things. As Iceberg, you know, they pop the Sal, Pantomin. He's just going to walk into the base here, just waste as much time as possible.
Warlord, having a free game.
Top lane. Oh, that arrow hit him right on the mark. So Yamish will fall here. Cheshire Cat taking a lot of damage from the Starstorm. I thought we were going to be concerned about, you know, the fact that they need to have initiation. I thought he would be going for that blink.
It looks like he wants to be the one to do the damage.
He's got to be really careful here because Rebel's backing and doesn't damage the sphere. But we'll get stunned up from this Lion. He's trying to just buy himself a little bit more time. The cold feet is down, though, over on Ramses. Rebel heading away. They'll go and they'll use a Stampede, but they're not able to get the kill. They're going to walk to... Iceberg here first. Yeah, that is a very nice pick up. The Ice Blast comes in, and that's a dead Mirana.
Otherwise, I don't know what he's going to provide in the fights. Maybe he'll just be a little bit of a soaker for that race against Stun off the mark.
Yeah, just a little bit off, but the spear right on target. And there's a big old finger. Opens on a flag on the top lane. This is the second time we've been forced to see that Stampede come out from Cheshire Cat just for his own self-preservation.
It's for most of the moves. As Cheshire Cat, again, we've seen him do this so much on his Timbers, his Centaurs. He just shows up.
Stampede, Rebel, trying to go over there. They'll be able to go and clump over here onto the Axle. Drop the Chaotic Offering, though. Arrow coming in. Will land over to Cheshire Cat, but they have the Hex, and they've got enough damage with the Ice Blast. Pantomin does fall. Ramses kicking a bit low, but they turn their attention over to Cheshire Cat, and it takes a lot, but they do finally manage to kill him, as Ramses does eventually pop over onto the back line. And this tower now easily belongs to Navi. No, they're scanning. I wonder if Ramses is going to try to get in there, but...
I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Okay. As they're setting up for... He has
no idea.
So alone up here.
He doesn't have any vision either. The slow comes out immediately. Whirling Axes is going to get called up here by Ramses, but the arrow going and landing over on a creep. As now Doracho running for his life. They do manage to take down the Aegis. You can see the rest of the side of WINSTRIKE is moving their way over.
Rock is still
try to protect him. Cheshire Cat looking for the opening. They can see always want to fly. They'll pin him over to the tree as Cheshire Cat gets the stomp up. That's enough damage coming out from Rebel. So, side of WINSTRIKE. But if you take a look, all three of the cores over here on the side of Navi.
He's got a blink.
He does have a blink. He's waiting for the rest of his team to show up, and there they are. The pin over here onto the wall. They'll just rip apart Iceberg. Ice Blast coming in, but won't be able to go land. Roger left behind as Doracho. Whirling Axes, they'll follow up with that rock. Doesn't really seem to matter, though. It's a pretty big victory, I think, for the side of WINSTRIKE, because they didn't get much as Ramses. He taunts up here over on Cheshire Cat, but Cheshire Cat doesn't care.
They cannot waste rock like that this game. It's their only big source of team fight until Ramses has Blink Dagger. So we do have the Moonlight Shadow. Pantomim gets the wards up, arrow off the mark.
A little bit off the mark. Leap forward, though. Follow up with Yamish. It looks like Pantomim still will fall, most likely, as Yamish also goes down. They'll have to use the Stampede. Cheshire Cat, I think Doracho wasn't sure if he was supposed to go in there or not, because they are going to retreat now without their two supports. Rest of them still hunting. Ramses not quite able to get over there, but B2 with the stun. Oh, there it is. There's the arena. As a lot of trap them. They'll just try to chip down B2. That is going to be the reincarnation. Ramses, though, looking for the call. Is going to be able to draw some of the attention to the side, away from his cores. B2 is hexed up. Doracho has to be careful. Still very, very low with the fatal box. He will fall, as well as Cheshire Cat. Rebel also going down here. The arrow, yeah, Mitch, they haven't quite found him yet, but he is going to get back. Just get the double hit off over on the stun, but he is going to pay for this with his life, as he's just slowly burning to death. And V2 gets himself a double kill.
Radiant's top tower.
They don't care about that.
I guess.
Doracho, he is on the enemy high ground under.
Oh, the follow-up here from Ramses. Damage going through their spike. Does manage to land over on the beach. They know they landed over. Always want to fly Ramses. Both crumbling as V2 trying to man-fight through here. It's not looking super great. He is going to go down the first time. Over on the backside, you can see Roger and Iceberg. They're trying to dish out some of this damage as they go, and they do manage to just drop arena, but they don't catch anyone. Arrow tossed out, and WINSTRIKE just backs off with that whiffed arena. So the jump forward from Gavin immediately, and they'll follow up. They've got the vision, they've got the dust, it's gonna hit him over here to the wall. Ramses is just toast. And they can't do anything on the side of NAVI except to watch them. Get a stun off over here at Cheshire Cat, but Doracho's going right back in again. And they've got so much damage. The Stampede comes out. You see Doracho just standing his ground the entire time. As Cheshire Cat was trying to get him to pass up, but he wasn't quite able to do it. They'll go right back. He'll be able to get the on Rebel. Can they get anything more though? Because they're really trying to fight. Okay, the follow-up with the rock over the backlines. B2. He does pull Doracho. He's still alive, but it's a turbo kill now for Iceberg.
He's full HP. That is a very confusing satanic usage.
I guess maybe he wants to purge off the fatal bombs like you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Best thing I can think of right now.
But then for later on, now he doesn't have it for when the fight does progress. So Navi's also recognizing that. They know how important Ramses is going to be to counteract that troll rebel.
Rebel finger comes out. The kill always want to fly. That arrow not going to quite connect here from Iceberg, as he's just going to take a little time in the middle of that arena and think about his life. The rest of his team, you know, it's hard for them to follow up.
Yeah, and Iceberg has made it through the harder stages. He's done excellent. He has
Ramses. But Ramses sees you too, I guess. So they go, they'll pin him over. Doesn't matter. They're going to end up losing Yamish here. Doracho now forced to run away as V-Tune is following up. Ramses looking to get back into position here. Use that God's Rebuke, try to push back. Yules will buy a little bit more time as Iceberg leaping forward has the arrow. He's got a juke around. Nice jukes here from Doracho. Big ice blast coming in. Won't be able to land over on several, but they have the BKB over on Iceberg now. V-Tune trying to fight again. It's going to be the reincarnation passman over on the back line. Ify's just bombs holding them into place over on the back lines though. They went and they got off the arena, but I don't think it's doing a whole heck of anything as they lose Doracho, they'll lose Cheshire Cat, and now Rebel running for his life. Toss an ice blast out. At the very least, try to put a little damage on them, but they don't seem to care at all. Navi's just taking their buildings. Mitch again, just gonna throw out another ice back, try to just blow off his Aces, and he does manage to do it. Thanks to that little bit of ice blast still left on him here. Blinking out, and they'll take a tower and one of the racks.
When he was only really one of the few players running like the Doom, and he was popping off all these times. This could be one of those specialty big things.
Okay, immediately the spear forward. BKB coming up from Ramses, followed up. Nice arrow coming out from Iceberg. They'll go and they'll drop down the arena. Cheshire Cat will fall, leap forward over on the back line to get another dog off. Can they get another? Yes, Pat, a triple kill now for Ramses. Doracho, he's gonna try. He is disarmed though. He's not gonna be able to go and save himself as he's just chasing down after B2 does eventually fall.
He can't do anything.
Rebel can't do anything either. Look at this. He's crawling away. And it's going to be the Ray Fire Blast. All the spins coming out. A couple clicks. And that's another kill for Ramses.
All healed up now. Iceberg, 10-2-13.
Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I mean, you have a couple of sports coming back up. You still have Cheshire Cat alive, but it's looking pretty scary right now. You can see at this point the net worth has gone very over in favor of NAVI. The jump forward, this is Yamish was trying to do anything he cannot. Cheshire Cat getting a double stun off. It's nice. Followed up though here with the ice blast from Passman. He's just trying to get it off in time before B2 cuts him down. And look at this, he's just playing with his food at this point. The GG gets called. NAVI will take game number 1.
Holding it just a little bit longer, but also kind of pushing it forward since the Phoenix Wave is also pushing. He wants to be able to make sure they meet.
And Pontaman is having a difficult time dealing with Roger. They did manage to go and block up the camp. Cookie hop forward. They have the damage though. It's looking pretty good here. One more hit should be able to do the trick, and Doracho will get the first blood.
Asher's going to be hitting them with plus 30 damage. Look at Doracho, he has no time walk.
They're just slowly clicking him down. The cookie hop coming out from Pontaman does buy a little time. Will protect Doracho. But
towers on Ramses.
Feels so bad.
Ramses?
I don't think...
Oh. Let's look at net worth, how much worse it really is. The Doom is going to be so far ahead of the Bat. He's almost double the Bat Rider's net worth right at this point.
All right, well, cookie hop forward. They don't need to use the lasso, luckily, here. So they're just going to burn Ramses down, but Doracho just trying to trade a couple hits here with Roger. Roger, of course, having those sprites. They will be able to go and perhaps... Oh, good call here from Ramses. Buys a bit more time and is getting some nice spins here. They have enough damage. Oh, he doesn't manage to quite get the dunk off. Ramses taking down here. Doom is going to come out over here onto Rebel. And they still haven't managed to kill Ramses. They're going to turn right back around. They're going to get the kill over on the bat. They should be able to get the kill on Cheshire Cat. This is a disaster for WINSTRIKE.
Spiral even more out of control, as Always Want to Fly is near V-Tune for some heals. They need to get this kill.
Trying to hold on to that Chronosphere, just trying to burst out all the damage as possible. And they will be able to get the kill, so that's very much needed for the side of WINSTRIKE.
It's too much happening all at the same time. Navi's just getting way too much efficiency out of the map, while Ramses is also stacking. It's just stacks of plenty while they're also pressuring.
Stacks. Snowball's gonna go right back to the creep wave, but Navi, they're already there. They're ready for it as they'll let Iceberg get the final hit, and Rebel really can't do anything. He's gonna try here. He's got some of that damage, but again, chasing after Roger, goes in for the drag. Dispels all those sticky. Does have a decent amount of damage coming out from that Firefly, but the rest of the team now zooping in. They want to try to find this kill. They don't have any way to cancel out this TP. Roger's just allowed to teleport home, and this is a huge problem. That is the way that things are trending. A bit of pinstring movement, though, coming out here from the side of WINSTRIKE. DotA. It is just Roger. I think he wants to hold on to that Chronosphere. Open up the time dilation. Let's move forward. The shards. And they should be able to burst down. Okay. No, they go for the Chronosphere. Nice. They do manage to find it, though. They'll fall with the Mortimer's Kisses. Also with the Phoenix Egg over on the side.
Nice.
So they'll take down Roger. They'll take down Iceberg. Rebel hoping maybe he can close the gap here. Not going to be able to. But now they have to be careful. They've used everything in their arsenal.
So they get the perfect setup, perfect chrono onto him. I don't think he had no idea that they really had any vision there. As dive forward V-Tune.
Yeah, we get the call down. They have the shards. The Io was here, though. Always want to fly. He's taking a decent amount of damage. They'll go with the Warwick Punch. They'll be able to take down V2. They'll take down Always Want to Fly. As now Roger's over, left by himself. He's trying, but they still have that lasso in place. So they'll drag back the Enchantress, and they'll kill Roger. It doesn't feel like they want a hard commit. They're just kind of scoping, seeing if they can get any sort of jump, it seems. Although they're going to walk over here. They don't have the vision. Snowball immediately over. Always Want to Fly. They just want to get rid of the eye. They'll be able to do it. Now there's going to be the follow-up. The call down. Nice hit back, though, with that flame break. V-Tune, he needs some help, but he's not going to get it. His Phantom gets himself a double kill thanks to the Snapfire Kisses.
This is a really nice heads-up move from WINSTRIKE. Medallion, Solar Crush plus the tag team does enable them to do this nice and freely.
And they have plenty of damage to kind of dish into that Chronosphere as well, as long as their positioning is good, right? Because the little Shredder...
Look at this.
Oh gosh, yeah, they go immediately over here onto Doom, and like we said, they've got the damage. Got the Sunray. They didn't even need to use the Mortimer's Kisses there.
Good early start. WINSTRIKE picking up their momentum.
Ramses, he's Rebel. I think is a little concerned though because he doesn't know where everyone else is. So they have to be careful. There's more people coming. Lasso though, the drag back immediately. As the fall forward here, they get off the egg. The call down, able to take down the egg. It's a little bit too much out of protection. Rebel now running for his life. V2 chasing him down. The shards buy them enough time with a cookie.
With the missile.
They've got some bottling charges over onto Rebel. They're gonna try to keep him alive over the back line. So DotA, he's left just high and dry here as he's trying. He gets a lot of these nice bashes in. He's gonna be coming right back up again. Does not have that Chronosphere.
Kisses.
Hold over onto the downside here. V2, he's taking a lot of damage. He's actually going to fall. Cheshire Cat is forced to run away. Ramsey's hunting him down. Also, Rebel running from Always Want to Fly. The Sharks come out. He gets the dunk off. Rebel, though, should be able to go and teleport out.
Everything is synergizing at the same time. No vision just yet, but they're going to see Rebel for a second here.
Is that the target that they want? Those questions go forward from Ramses. We get those illusions, the spins, the dunk. Down will go the Batrider. And the rest of the side of WINSTRIKE now feeling a little scared. Cheshire Cat hiding in the tree line. There's Pantomime. You can see DotA. He's waiting. He's looking for that perfect Chronosphere. He's got to be fast, though, and they have to dish out enough damage.
They see Iceberg. They get the punch. But
there it is. There it is. He does. And they've got the little Shredder, though. They've got enough damage. I think the Isle trying to keep him alive. He's not going to be able to do with the Essence Ring. And DotA looking for more opening. He is stunned up, though, in the middle of Member. He has the Lotus Orb on him. He's going to be able to time walk away. BKB over on V2 has been popped. Those Kisses getting dropped, trying to burst down. This egg is looking nice. They should be able to take down Roger. DotA, he wants more, though. He wants to get his hands over here onto Ramses. Is he going to be able to do it, though, is the question. No, they've got the blink. DotA still looking, hoping maybe he could have caught that Io, but the Io already tethering away over to V2.
Yeah, if he catches literally anybody, they're just dead. As Iceberg, he's smoked up.
Rebel.
Oh, Rebel.
Yeah, the immediate jump, the Doom. There is no one here that's going to be able to help, I don't think, here. As, see, they're trying to go in for the relocate. They want to make sure V2 can have a part of this.
He just gave his life as well. He's going to snowball himself for a moment, but...
I doubt he gets out of this. No. Trying to play this little cute play here with the Sharks, but of course when you have a Blink Dagger, it doesn't matter. DotA hunting. Walrus punch forward. They found V2 and there's no Io here to save him at this point. Oh,
he does get it off. Oh, he preemptively started that relocate. That was super quick.
Very nicely done here. As this seems mad. WINSTRIKE, they got to get something out of this fight here after using that Chronosphere. But the fights, they're so split up. Rebel over on the side. They're going to see if they can burst down over here onto Roger. It's not looking like they're going to be able to do this. Rebel, like we talked about this, he's just going to fall. Roger now is taking so much damage with these BKBs being popped. Looking for a bash. Does manage to get one over here onto Vito. They get the egg off as well, so they'll stun up several. And the Sun Ray trying to do enough. Snowball comes in. They do manage to take down Vito. Pantomime, though, is just being chased down on the back lines by Ramses. Cheshire Cat now running for his life. The call comes off, though, from Ramses. They'll get another dunk. And now Duracho trying to just get away, but they're so fast. Look at Iceberg. He's doing the body blocks, too. He wants Ramses to be able to just go grab their hands up. They even managed to go get the dude. It does get reflected back, but they do not care. That save was so clutch coming out from Always Wanna Fly. I couldn't even see him on the screen at the time.
It was preemptive.
Perfect. Another initiation, though, over here. Always Wanna Fly is getting targeted pretty hard. They do have the BKB over the back. They're just going to try to burst down the aisle. Do manage to get the kill on Always Wanna Fly. These long-range kisses, though, coming in hot. Can they do enough damage to Ramses in time, though? It's not looking like they can now. Cheshire Cat trying to run away. The impetus, it's doing so much. Ramses just a little bit off the mark, but they still get the kill on Cheshire Cat as they're hunting over on the back lines. They just want to get rid of Rebel here, and they're not going to quite find it. Buyback coming out now from the Tusk. Can they go and interrupt anybody's teleports, though? They can't.
They cannot. The chorus just trickle away, and Cheshire Cat does end up wasting that one there. It just feels like this is too much for Duracho to handle, and there's no Doom, but everyone else is up.
They've got Ramses. I'm nervous here, Roger.
There's no BKB
over Rebel. Call down over into the pit. Cheshire Cat using the snowball. He's going to drag in his void. Following out over here onto Roger, and he's caught in the middle of everything. This is looking so bad for Duracho. He's got the BKB, though. He's going to start chasing after. They've got the Sunray. They've got the egg. Egg will pop over on the back lines.
Chrono 3.
They just can't get their hands on people. They're looking for the Chronosphere. Ramses, though, with a good call. They've got the plenty of damage. The snowball coming in hot. They want to try to take down Ramses. They realize that he is a major source of damage. He doesn't manage to get the kill on Cheshire Cat, though, before going down. Cookie House going forward, but they've got the BKB. Oh, there it is. There's the Chronosphere. Do they have the damage, though, is the question, Fog.
It doesn't look like it.
Especially not with an IO tethering up, having an Essence Ring, keeping him alive. Duracho's just going to fall.
Oh, and they're going to tip him for sure for that one.
Yeah.
And the egg, Navi just reset away from it. As soon as egg was down, they all peeled to the right side away from that egg. Great fight execution.
Was that a mistake for the fact of WINSTRIKE just to keep chasing after them so far away from the egg?
Yeah, I think they started to panic because they had Chronosphere up, so Duracho maybe making the call, hey, you know, I'm going to go for this here, but they're all dead. They'd already lost so much out of it as in Yamich. Yeah, we see that egg coming out, but they didn't pick up their cheese. The courier going to scout it out? Nope, it's just bringing the Satanic, so they're going to leave the cheese.
Oh boy, this is looking like a very dead Pantomime. Very good position the entire time.
Yeah, they'll get a lasso maybe for a free kill onto Roger here.
But it's Roger.
But it's just Roger.
You did
and it's a
your
lasso.
best.
I mean, it's not a super high cooldown, but they're looking to see anything else that they can possibly grab. Obviously, Duracho would be their #1 target.
And they might be able to find him.
Might be able to.
They
They're opening immediately. The call, the two. This is one dead faceless void.
They may call it off of that one.
You know, he played in NA for a little while.
That's true. Hey, it's SA more that drops the items, right? It used to be.
I mean, I know an NA guy who was dropping items in another game, but you know.
Yeah, Navi.
Fast as past. Oh, they're gonna go up to the high ground though. B2. Oh,
He knows
they
they're
took it
there.
down.
It's a brand new ward. He's gonna run right into them. He knows how strong he is and how tanky he is.
That defusal coming into play.
Rebel.
Up over on the back line, so they do manage to go grab Iceberg. So can they push him down fast enough over the back lines, Ramses? But there it is. There's that egg we were talking about. This is waiting though. Goes right back in. The Doom gets placed over on the faceless one. Ramses is just running amok over these back line. Gets some good spins off. It's a double kill now. Duracho does fall over here to Roger, and they're just falling apart here. Look at this Pathman running for his life. They've already lost Yamich. There ends up, and there it is. It's the GG.
They knew that the smoke was coming. Navi, as soon as they see the ward placed down too, it's fresh ward. They get the relocate even to save the Doom instantly. Always want to fly. Clutch relocate. Preemptive ones too, especially the one that we saw around the Ancient Pit. He started that relocate before they even started to jump in that Chronosphere. Navi, much better executed game plan. WINSTRIKE had some moments in this game for sure where they did land some good ones, but